Still the same thing. This is not good. What I've done here, as you can see, I have the throttle actuator sitting here on my table, and I'm going to swap the boards to see if it follows from bank 2, and I have them labeled. Here's bank 1. I'm going to put bank 1 on bank 2, then bank 2 on bank 1, and see if we generate a bank 1 error. If that's the case, then we have a bad board. I replaced the motherboard from bank 2 and put it on bank 1, and it looks like it's followed right here with the 2B15. Alright guys, shitty news. Basically, with the board being bad, I can try to do some, I guess, send it out for repairs or something like that. I don't know how long that shit's gonna take. I ain't got time for that shit. So bank 2 is bad. We know that because I swapped the board from bank 2 to bank 1, and it's followed to bank 1. So I bit the bullet and had to order 1, because the other one should be good, but it's got a 2-year warranty. I'm ordering it from Turner Motorsports, $1,000. But what can you do? You know, the car's paid off, so if I spend $1,000 and it lasts for a good, 5-10 years, I guess I can't complain. But hey, cost of ownership, I guess. So I mean, overall, I'll have $1,200 into the thing. Better than $4,000. Either way that I look at it. So I had it shipped overnight, Saturday night. They're not going to ship it till Monday, so I'll get it Tuesday. So I'll have it in before next week, and hopefully everything goes pretty good. And there we go. Alright, Turner Motorsports, and let's go open it up. Okay, so some of the comments that I might have put on there, a couple of you guys kind of figured out. I mentioned that I had to buy a new one, so I bought a new throttle actuator from Turner Motorsports. Why did I buy a new one? Well, because the circuit board is bad, and you got all these places that say that they can fix a circuit board, but yet nobody really knows what chips are going bad on a circuit board. Some people say the MOSFET chips. There is a site that has the MOSFET chips on there. So maybe I'll tinker around and maybe try to do something. But brand new, genuine BMW, $1,000. I paid to have it rush delivered because I really needed it today. So $983. And then shipping, I paid extra $44 to have it get here priority overnight. So Monday to Tuesday morning. And, unfortunately, it's what I had to do. Because I don't have enough time to be waiting around for chips to come in and testing this and testing that. So I kind of really got stuck. Well, this doesn't look promising right here. For $948 or $83. Look at this. It's kind of like, I think it's been, I don't know what the hell. I expected a little bit better packaging, but maybe I'm wrong here. This doesn't look like any genuine BMW packaging here. Ah. Okay. And this is what the new one looks like. And here's our old one. We can see the new one is a bit shinier. But here's the thing. I mean, it's got to be a brand new one. I don't see where it's even been used. So this is how that they could tell if it's been broken or not. You see that right there, that little black piece? Let me see this on mine over here. Ah, the old one does not have it on here. You see that? That is the difference. So they could tell if this thing's been cracked or not. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Oh, I do have it, sorry. So they could tell if this thing's been cracked or not, just by this right here. So this right here, I guess, would be the warranty voider. Now the question is, do I take it apart, put the back panel on the old one with the new gears? I'm gonna say no, because I have a 2-year warranty. If it does fail, I can take it back and get my money back, or get a new one, I guess you could say. So I'm gonna keep this one together. It would just be the smart thing to do, especially after I just paid $1,000 for it. But I want to take a look at the spring tension here. So let's see. Spring tension's pretty tight on that one. I just want to see how it is on this one. About the same. You can hear the gears sound a little bit different because this has got a different gear inside of it, but the tension is roughly the same. So do not, try to do 2 turns on the spring. You only want to do one turn. Well, I guess we have no other choice but to go put it back in the car. All right. Shit, can't open the door. Oh shit, just scratched it all up. It's okay. All right, we got our car take apart right here, and dirty as fuck. I think come summertime, I'm gonna rip this whole thing apart and try to spot clean the inside of this, because this really bugs the shit out of me, and I really just don't have a lot of time to do it right now. Like I said, I bought the car used, and I've never taken it apart this far to realize how dirty this freaking thing was on the inside here. But let's throw our unit in here. That's just really easy like this. So you can see what kind of tight fit it is in here. But it does go in there, as you can see. Get these couple wires out of the way. The hall sensor wire, and just kind of line the 3 holes up, and then put one of them in, one of the screws in, and then put the other 2 screws in. So, oops, just don't lose the screws. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the 3 Torx bits in. They're T30s, and go ahead and plug it back in, and I'll put the car back together, obviously in reverse order, so it's really simple. Plug this thing, hook that thing back up. Don't forget, if not, you will get a spring sensor. So I know, because I just hooked these up to test them the other day, the boards, and you get a spring sensor alarm. It's like 2B22 or something like that when these aren't hooked up. So just for heads up. All right, so I'm gonna put it back together and get right back with you guys. So I decided to clean the throttle bodies here. So here's one I just did that's clean. Here's one that's dirty. You can see down in there. This one, it's cleaner, I guess you could say. So we're just taking some sea foam, putting it on the rag, and you can see how much grime is coming out of there. So I'm just kind of wiping it in, inside out. Well, I got it off anyway, so might as well just clean these up. All right, let's do it again. Okay, so we got these babies all cleaned up now. So now time to start the car. You can start the car just like this. This sensor is not really a big deal. I'm not saying worth throwing any codes. Same thing with this little air hose or that air hose. So you can go ahead and crank it up and see if our code's clear, I guess you could say, and see what we get. All right. Okay, yep. Diagnose. We want 3 series. E90, your E9X, driver, DME. Sorry, it's a little crooked here. Actually, I don't need to have that right there. I could just have it like this. All right, so it just reads whatever, okay? And then read trouble code. Come on. Ah, son of a bitch, okay? Let's see what we could clear here. All right, erase trouble code. Everything's cleared from here. All right, which is pretty normal. I don't have any more lip mode going on. You can see the okay. Fault codes are erased. And so far we look pretty good. All right, so what I want to do is let's read the data stream here. And I want to see how much throw is going on the, because when you're in limp mode, what it does, it makes it so you can't really run the car hard. So your throttle actuator position will be like 0.1, 0.2, maybe up to 0.3 or 4, but nothing really significant. Okay. All right, bank 1. Okay, and you can see how it goes up to 8.9 now. Before it was only going, let's see, bank 2 actual. There we go. Get that 50% there. And right now, everything looks like it's working great. Now, all we got to do is drive it. But here's the catch. I'll show you this. So I'm pretty happy about the car. I'm gonna put it back together. But I can't drive it yet because, look, we got 5 inches of snow yesterday. I got this car, I had to push it out of the way, and I can't squeeze my car in between here. So now I gotta push this thing somehow, somewhere, to get this car out of the driveway. All right, so got a little work in progress. I'm gonna put the rest of the car back together. I'm pretty happy. I mean, obviously a new actuator is not really what you wanna have to buy, but in my case, that's what I had to buy because of the electronics. Nothing you can really do. So it's just one of those cases that it wasn't the gears on mine, but the gears need to be replaced. Obviously, I showed you guys. But bank 1, obviously, working just fine. So even after the gear replacement on bank 1, we are good to roll. What we like to see. Back in business, not a big deal. Save thousands of freaking dollars by not going to the dealership, guys. All right, be smart about it, man. You go work on these cars just like everybody else. So let's put it back together. And 30 minutes later, we are back together and we are ready to roll. We are back in business. Car is done.